NFL Week 12. Hopefully, everyone had a solid Thanksgiving. We're talking Friday Night Football, AFC East divisional game, Dolphins Jets. This line was actually 6.5, but between the Jets getting blown out by the Bills on primetime last week and announcing Tim Boyle as the new starting quarterback, it's been all Dolphins money, and this line is up to 10 now. But it's not just a spread that's moved since Tim Boyle was announced the starter. This total on the look-ahead line, which was assuming Zach Wilson as the starter, was 43. When Tim Boyle gets named the starter, we saw this total drop as low as 40. Is Tim Boyle that much worse than Zach Wilson? I don't know, but I like the over in this game. 40.5 is just too low for a game involving the Dolphins offense. I mean, the Jets are obviously a dead nuts under team with an elite defense and an offense that's had one touchdown drive in their last 4 games. The Jets have only converted a third down of 8 yards or longer 3 times this whole season. Jets have 9 offensive touchdowns this season. Miami had 10 in one game. As good as this Jets defense is, I don't know how the Jets defense continues to play at a high level while getting zero help from the offense. I think we're starting to see cracks in this Jets defense. Letting up 32 points last week, they haven't allowed that many points in over 2 seasons. Jets defensive coordinator Jeff Albrook has done an amazing job just keeping it together this long, but I think they're folding up their tents and calling it a season, and Miami should have no problem scoring in this one. Dolphins took a ton of money last week, so much that Miami ended up closing minus 14 after opening 11. They didn't cover, and I don't know how the Dolphins didn't score more points last week versus the Raiders. They didn't punt until the fourth quarter and had 400 yards of total offense in just the first 3 quarters. Final score was definitely a bit misleading. They moved the ball easily but had turnovers and stalled out drives in the red zone. And now for this game versus the Jets, we see the lowest total for a Dolphins game all season. This total has adjusted too much for the QB change, and I just can't imagine Tim Boyle is that much worse than Zach Wilson. How is that even possible? I mean, maybe he is. I don't know. But one thing Tim Boyle does have going for him is he was the backup in Green Bay behind Rodgers with Nathaniel Hackett as the offensive coordinator. Of course, Hackett is now the OC with the Jets, so he is familiar with this system and has a relationship with Hackett. Who knows? Maybe this QB change will spark the Jets. Some of the guys in the locker room have to be happy with seeing Zach Wilson benched, though. Maybe we see the Jets play inspired with the QB change. I want nothing to do with this Jets team, but hopefully they can put up double-digit points at least, and the Dolphins can do the heavy lifting and get this total over 40. That's all I got for this one. Until next time, good luck with your bets.